Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today, we're going to talk about the suspect car, that white Mercedes that we all have been seeing when it comes to young Dolph's murder. I wasn't going to talk about this because it's becoming to be like the Alpo case where everybody and their mother doing videos on it, but for more so the wrong reasons. Everybody just throwing their input out there, but it's a whole bunch of filler. Nobody really talking about anything, but a bunch of people just rushing to do it because it's getting views. Don't get me wrong, you got some people out there that's actually making sense of a lot of these videos they put out about this case that I actually enjoy myself, so shout out to them. If you really putting out content out there that's making sense, you know, shout out to you. But if you just putting content out there for views and just reiterating everything you hear, it ain't doing nothing. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this white Mercedes that's been popping up. Allegedly, they're saying that the police are confident that the white Mercedes used in the killing of young Dolph was used in another shooting that killed a woman last week after suspects in a white Mercedes opened fire. So this Mercedes pretty much, I guess, is like their drill car. I don't know, but it's being linked to another homicide that happened a week prior to young Dolph's sad situation. So we're gonna talk about all that. We also gonna talk about Caroline Mason. That's a lady from the First 48. For the people that watch that show, you familiar with it, but yeah, she has been assigned to young Dolph's case. So it's becoming like one big Hollywood scripted weird, I don't know. So we're gonna get into all that, man. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest games on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, this white Mercedes that has been popping up, that everybody's talking about, that has been linked to young Dolph's murder recently. As y'all know, it just came out that the police saying they're confident that it was linked to yet another homicide that happened a week prior to young Dolph's murder as well, where a woman was actually killed. So it's looking like maybe this actually was a little drill car. Who knows? I don't know. But we're gonna get into this article talking about the white Mercedes that they found, man. It's a few things that don't make sense, but we're gonna point it out. But let's get into the facts first so we could properly dissect what they tell us. Now it says here on TMZ, it says young Dolph's murderer's getaway car allegedly found abandoned in South Memphis. First and foremost, like, peep the narrative that they trying to put out there. It was found in the same house that was owned by young Dolph or his relatives or affiliates. It was found in that same backyard. Oh, you know, so crazy. This, I'm telling y'all, it's starting to be like an HBO series. You know, every day something is coming out about it. Knowing they already got the surveillance, but they keep spoon feeding us little by little. First they said nobody was with him. You know, now it comes out that he has pictures. I mean, the surveillance shows pictures of somebody running up to the car trying to shoot back, and supposedly he shot somebody and they're dead. One of the suspects is dead, or both of them. Anyway, let's get into the facts. Now it says here, the mystery over who murdered young Dolph may be one step closer to being solved because it looks like the cops have tracked down the getaway car in which the killer fled. Now, first of all, it was two killers. That's one. Two, how did they find it that fast? They said they located it in the back of the house or whatever. And how did they find it that fast? Now, either somebody telling or some fishiness going on. But anyway, it says the vehicle was located Saturday in the Orange Mound neighborhood of South Memphis on the 1100 block of Bradley Street. This according to a reporter with Fox 13 who confirmed the news with local law enforcement officials who believe they may have it. Now it says several different photos and videos have surfaced showing a white two-door Mercedes-Benz being towed out of a driveway of a residential home, with neighbors looking on and police surrounding the area. Per reports, the car appeared to be abandoned here and still intact. At first glance, the vehicle depicted in these clips certainly does look like the cops posted photos of when asking the public for help identifying. It says while a clear license plate wasn't visible in the photos that the police threw up, you could kind of make one out in these videos circulating online. Unclear if the person whose property this was found on is being taken in for questioning or not. But y'all gotta imagine there's a person of interest, assuming this turns out to be the car after all, and whatever, a whole bunch of other crap. But so now let's talk about it. Now, if they saying that this man that was suddenly with young Dolph was shooting back, and we seen the videos of him actually running up to the car looking like he's shooting, why are there no bullet holes in the car? You know, why isn't there no shattered glass? I don't see no window, no windshield shattered. I don't see no any window shattered. There's no window shattered. There's no bullet holes, no nothing. So there's like no indication that any type of bullets or a gunplay went on. If they got the car, whatever the case may be, they should have fingerprints. You know, they should have the license plate that actually goes back and ties to whoever owns the car, register the vehicle. Like, there's a lot of things that if you got the car 9 times out of 10, you know, the case should be solved. You know, if you got the car, then 9 times out of 10, that's pretty much 85% of the case being solved. You got fingerprints, you got everything that might tie the suspects back to that crime. Now, not to mention, right, they say that the car was parked, it was abandoned there. I'm trying to figure out how these guys found enough time to, and this is why I say it was a targeted hit. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. They did what they did, drove off, and made it their business to go to a house that's allegedly tied back to Dolph and his relative and his affiliates, with nobody seeing these guys. Like, who has the balls to do something like that, man? Because my thing is, if I was a suspect and I was on that drill and I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna take the car back to his house, I'm gonna think somebody gonna see us. We just killed this man and we going to take a car, the same car, to his people's house. Like, come on, man. It's not making sense. Not to mention the suspects that they got tied to the vehicle, they saying they done did rap videos, they saying they done posted it on social media. I don't know. I don't think anybody is that silly to do something like that. You see what I'm saying? I think that's more so a distraction of what's really going on. Now, I could be wrong. This is all alleged, but it's just not making sense. You going on drills and you got a car that you know you going on drills with, in videos, posted on social media, taking pictures. Come on. Like, I think that narrative that they trying to paint, we've seen it already. Time after time is becoming a pattern, so it's easier to relate with. It's easier for us to be like, matter of fact, yeah, they bugged out. They put that car on social media, so that's how they got caught. Come on, it's not adding up. It's not making sense. And if you go off of what the cookie shop owner said, man, he said it happened so fast. This is and then not to mention, they tried to say that nobody, like, a lot of people were forgetting that part of it, that they said that nobody was with Dolph. That was the big thing at first. The big thing was he was by himself. You know, that's how they caught him slipping. So now that we know that he wasn't by himself, it's other questions that we need to ask. Now we need to ask, where was this man when this shooting was taking place? Where was he when they were shooting this man through the glass? Where was he when this all was taking place? How did, once they make it back to their vehicle and pretty much drove off, now he's running to the car and shooting or whatever? And like I said in my other video, I told y'all that whole thing where they got people on the scene close taking photos. Oh, they just shot Dolph. Oh, they just killed Dolph. You know what that remind me of? It remind me of FBG Duck case with that guy that was on a bike that was suspicious as well. There's always somebody on the scene telling us who it is on the floor. You see what I'm saying? These are things we got to pay attention to. Like I said, I'm not going to drown this video out too much because it's information that's already out there, man. But they pretty much located the car. And I guess until next time, until they tell us more about the situation, they keep spoon feeding us every day with little bits and pieces of information. So, and at this point, everybody on social media is just sitting here solving it themselves. So it's not real official coming out like that yet. But, you know, until they do, I'll update y'all. Other than that, they found the suspect's car, that Mercedes that everybody's seen, and they have no bullet holes. It don't even look, I don't know, it don't even look like it was involved in the situation, but let them tell it was. let's see what they come out with, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Now don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.